What's up, everybody? SquallyPillow here with JNOFA and another episode of Worth the Bandwidth, the show where we tell you if the Xbox game with gold is worth your time. I was really excited about this week's game as it is the first game with gold that I had not either played before or played another game in the series. What is the second game in August? Well, it's Dead Rising 2. In Dead Rising 2 you play as Chuck, a previous motocross racer turned zombie slayer. You start out on a game show killing zombies, and then it all goes wrong when they escape captivity and you have to keep yourself and your daughter alive. Overall, Dead Rising 2 is a pretty good game, with some really fun play mechanics. You mostly run around smashing zombies and leading survivors back to the safe house. There is a story about Chuck being framed for letting the zombies out, but it is just a thin reason for Chuck to leave the safe house more often. This sounds like it could get stale, and it could, except for the fact that Dead Rising has a great combat system where you can pick up almost anything in the world to smash zombies with, from park benches to newspapers, and from baseball bats to handbags. If you see it, there's a good chance you can use it. You can also combine items to create more powerful combo weapons that you get extra XP for killing with. They start out pretty straightforward with a baseball bat with nails in it, and progress to things such as an electric chair, which is a wheelchair and a battery, a paddle saw, which is a kayak paddle and a chainsaw, and a Tesla ball, which is a bingo ball cage and a battery. These are great fun to use, and it's fun to experiment with the different items you find throughout the game to see what you can make. The other great things about Dead Rising is that you can carry over all of your XP and skills each time you start a new game. The overall game is fairly short, consisting of just 3 days of game time, so you can't do and see it all in one try. If you want to max out Chuck and complete all the side quests, it'll take several playthroughs and you'll be a badass by the end. It isn't all lollipops and rainbows for Dead Rising, however. The graphics are okay but not amazing, with Chuck's hair standing out as a sore spot, along with the character models, especially Chuck's daughter. There's also some slowdown wherein there are a ton of zombies on screen, and there are always a lot of zombies, but nothing that affected my play, or was game breaking. I didn't even notice the slowdown most of the time. Overall, Dead Rising 2 is worth a play if you haven't experienced it. It is a good time running around, smashing zombies, and experimenting with combo weapons is a blast. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, I'd rather go run around that gravel parking lot with bare feet, and 10 being, who needs that free Xbox One you're offering me because this game is all I will ever need, I give Dead Rising 2 a 7, meaning go download it and keep playing when you are called for dinner, because food can wait. There's also a bonus game this month with Dead Rising Case Zero also free to download. Case Zero is an Xbox Live Arcade game that acts as a prequel to Dead Rising 2. It's really just a glorified demo for Dead Rising 2 with weaker characters and story. It still has Chuck and his daughter and tells you how they got to the beginning of Dead Rising 2, but the rest of the cast is mostly forgettable. The only plus side is that you can carry over your experience from Case Zero to Dead Rising 2. Unless this is something that really excites you, or you just can't get enough of smashing zombies, I wouldn't bother with it though. It's a quick story consisting of a couple of hours, but the depth just isn't there to keep you playing through over and over like the main game. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of Worth the Bandwidth here on JNOFA. SquallyPillow out.